too.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
I was already dancing in the studio too, and that inspired me.
No clue.
So, from me, yeah. Really.
Brilliant.
So, we were talking.
And yeah, so I think you end up making the most of everything, really. And the fact that you have to, I guess, be on top of your game.
I'm gonna start with saying hi. KJ, thanks for having you in the show. Thanks for your time for the interview. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Great to be here.
Where you at right now? What have you been doing today?
Well, I just had a brief visit actually from my mum, which was very nice. I don't get to see her very often, so she just stopped by for a cup of tea. And I've just been catching up with loads and loads of admin. As an independent artist, I'm the one pushing a lot of stuff. If I want something done, I pretty much have to do it myself. So if I'm not gigging, I'm chained to my computer, just updating everything, my emails, my website, my social media. So I'm work. Not very exciting, I'm afraid.
Being a self-made artist is a hard way, but it's a way where you got control over everything, but you also have to do everything, huh?
Exactly, yeah. And I love what I do. So I'm not complaining. I really enjoy the whole process, and I find it interesting because I'm in love with the business side of it as well. So I get a buzz out of what I do. Do you know what? I don't have a role model, so to speak. I think I have family members that have really inspired me along the way. My uncle was very entrepreneurial, very hardworking. He was ex-military and lived overseas for a bit, and then started working in the finance industries. But he was so motivated and just a real go-getter. He was well-travelled, and unfortunately he passed away a couple of years ago. And that was a massive shock to the family. But he was always a really big inspiration to me growing up. Definitely, he was like the James Bond. He was like, with the whole military thing, and he used to jump out of planes and parachute jump and fly planes, and he was super cool. So yeah, he was Peter Day. He was a very big role model.
Oh, that's perfect if you have someone to look up to in your own family. So you look up to your own blood, that's perfect.
Yeah, very lucky, yeah.
So, come a little bit to your music. How would you describe the perfect time and place to listen to your sound, to the music you make?
I don't know, really. I guess on the radio, while you're cooking dinner and you've got friends over for drinks, or in your car and you're just cruising. It's a very, uplifting track. And it just sets a nice vibe. So if you're having a barbecue and you've got your friends over and the sun is shining, and you've got a glass of wine or a cold beer, yeah, just good vibes. Yeah.
What is your day job?
This is my day job. Yeah. I do a lot of admin for other people as well, for small businesses, because my husband and I run a music agency, and it's basically we just do sessions for lots of different artists and tours, and he provides musical directing and keyboards and studio production, and I do the backing vocals and we write songs and stuff. But the other side of that is the admin, and I've ended up taking on a couple of businesses that aren't really music related, but because I can use the same skills, and they've been referred by friends, I don't mind helping them out. So I do a little bit of that as well.
What do you enjoy most about being a musician? What do you hate most? Come on, give me something you will hate,
Okay.
something you will love.
There's a couple of things, all right? I'm going to be real here. There's a couple of things I really hate. And one is the inconsistency of earning your money. like anyone, we all have regular bills, whether it's your rent or your mortgage or your gas and electricity or your car tax, whatever. We all have regular bills to pay. And when you get agents and promoters and venues that take forever to settle your invoices, that drives me crazy. So yeah, I think that is the worst side is waiting for your money. You've done the job, but that's part and parcel of what we do.
Mm.
It's not always easy, but we get by. And the other thing is it's not so bad now, but there was a period you would get a lot of sort of time wasters and very flaky people that were all about image and people they'd worked with, and but there was no substance. They'd be really keen to brag with who they'd worked with, and to me, I need a little bit more substance than that. I need people that have got integrity, that are going to come and do the job and turn up when they say they're going to. And I've worked with a lot of people over the years that they're late, they don't bother to learn stuff. Yeah, exactly. They're full of talk, but they don't really bring the goods. So that's very frustrating as well. But luckily, because as I've got older, I've networked enough and got a really fantastic team of people around me now that are like my family. They're like musical family who I work with regularly on the road. And I know we've built an element of trust, so and dependability. So that's good, is that we've kind of got past that stage now. But I think everyone has to go through it at some point to get your team, to get your crew. So I'm glad to be in that space at last. Two elements again to this. Obviously, performing is where I come into my own. I love being on stage. I love that rapport with the audience. I love working with live band musicians because they all bring their own quality to the show. I mean, I like PA gigs as well with backing tracks, but there's nothing quite like performing with a live band. So that is my most favourite place to be, is on stage. But also the element of travel. I have been so fortunate that over the years doing my sessions, I've had some amazing opportunities to travel, and I've gone to parts of the world that I would never normally have gone to. So, and it's been a real eye opener. You get to see other cultures, other countries, other continents, and it's just been fantastic. We've been treated really well. We stayed in some beautiful hotels, and because you're performing for, I don't know whether it's festivals or corporate events, you get to see a different side of life and that country and their culture, and you get to connect with the public in those areas. And I think you can't buy that. That's just priceless.
Are you a Rolling Stone, or would you describe yourself more than as a floating feather?
I think I'm more of a floating feather now, but I used to be a hardcore Rolling Stone.
Perfect. Both worlds in one person.
Yeah. Oh, bless you. Do you know what? If I'd known you for 10 years and you were down the road, definitely. But I'm sorry, it's a little bit too far to travel.
Okay.
No.
So if I marry in Essex.
Yeah. Yeah, come get married in Essex and then I'll consider it.
If you were food, what would you be?
God.
What does it taste like?
I would be a cupcake.
A cupcake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
I'm too sweet for some people to handle.
Okay. No, I love cupcakes too. I think everyone loves cupcakes, so they will all love you, so it fits together perfect.
Well, too much of me is bad for your health.
Come on. Yeah, and you were like working with these people or meeting these people or singing with these people. Just pick out a story of all of them or one of them that you got still in mind because it was so.
Yeah, well, in my years as doing session vocals. I was backing vocalist, and I've worked with all three of those artists. Worked with Lisa Stansfield on her Face Up tour. We were in Germany a lot, actually. I think back in 2002. So that was really cool. She's so lovely as well, very down to earth, lovely band, and obviously Germany, fantastic audiences. So that was really good fun. And Stereophonics, I think that was a couple of years later, might have been 2003. We did Glastonbury. It was my first time doing Glastonbury, and it was on the Pyramid stage. And
I didn't really get it acoustically. You did what?
Glastonbury Festival.
Ah, I know that, yeah.
Pyramid stage. That was awesome. That was a pretty epic gig. Again, really lovely guys, very down to earth, and amazing audience. As far as the eye could see, just people. So that was probably one of the biggest crowds I've ever played to. And Jamiroquai, I did their Rock Dust Light Star tour in 2010. And we toured Europe. Again, we were in Germany for a little bit as well. And that was, again, they're just great guys, really good fun. We had a lot of laughs on that tour.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been really lucky to have worked with such amazing artists, and it's helped me become the artist I am today. Music! Surprise, surprise.
What a surprise!
Yeah, I totally understand that. I'm a big old school hip hop fan as well, so I can relate to you on that level. Yeah, love it.
Tell me one artist you like.
He's passed away now, but I love Guru, Gangsta.
Guru.
Yeah.
Jazzmatazz.
Yes, that was one of my favorite hip hop albums.
Is this really the end?
Definitely, but I love Tupac as well. I think he was a wordsmith. You know, he had so much to say politically, and he used to evoke a lot.
How long will they move it? Yeah.
Which I like as well. I like the fact that he pushed people's buttons, but in a positive way. He made people think. So yeah, I love him as well.
About 10 questions, and I really know more about you now, and part of personality that you gave us.
Yes.
So really thank you for that.
Well, I'm very happy to talk about music anytime. I can talk all day long about music. I love it. So thanks.
Now you got some free space. Greet someone, say thanks, say what, say fuck you. That's whatever you want.
I just want to say thanks for the opportunity to all my German listeners out there. Hit me up on the social media at KayJay Sings. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Check out my website, kayjaysings.com, and just drop me a message, because I do everything myself. I don't have a team of people that do it for me, so I will definitely get back to you. I hope you like my new single, Natural High, which is out now. It's available on all digital platforms, including Spotify, iTunes, and CD Baby. So I hope one day to get over to Germany to perform my own songs for you. So I need your support. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Perfect. Yay.
Hey, then give me some love with the fist on the cam.
Cool.
Boom. Exactly. Have a nice day, and I want you to be in Germany, because you're gonna get so famous with Natural High that we meet each other in person.
I love that. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. Goodbye, KayJay.
All right. Take care. Thanks a lot.
Taking it back to music on a natural high. Natural high. Yes, I know what's watching. I don't need to prove or comply. Remember how we used to laugh? Remember how we used to play?